They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. We'll see a team from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the 49ers ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ole Miss offense will get the first swing of the game. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he can do.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And, man, I know he's going to be really upset with himself because you have all these...
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The 49ers offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show.
There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experiences, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job.
Just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
The 49ers are marching down the field. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
All right, guys, let's talk about Charlotte. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. So now on comes the field goal unit. That is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Using his legs, it's Wilcox. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. Oh, what a move to get open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. It's a draw. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. The give to the tailback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Simmons. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Gets open down the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. The short hand, it's Watkins. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking it on the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result...
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Rebels will go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I like the adjustments from this offense from 1st possession to 2nd. Like 1st possession, you can tell, maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good response from partner.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offense coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Cobb. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Leaves it with the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Wants to fire on second down. It's complete to the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The 49ers have their offense in high gear. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Great job by the quarterback, the running back, and the offensive line, really selling pass. That's step one. If you're going to run an effective draw, it's got to look like pass, and then boom, you sneak it right to the running back, gets a big gain, and gets a first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Well, the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. This is well within field goal range. That earlier miss could have influenced this decision. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
He's up to 51 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Catch in the middle, it's Cunningham. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Wilcox. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Coming out with it, it's Cobb. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are...
There he goes! Just working and poking and prodding and fighting his way up to the 36. Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Slithers into space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Oh, and those are those where you're just looking at your hands. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Dang it, I should have caught that. Nice play, break on the football. That could have been a house call. That could have been a game changer, but just couldn't secure the interception.
He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. That's caught. It's Cunningham. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He makes a grab. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Odom. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, they execute the end route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Going to swing it on second down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. These corners going to give these receivers some space. The give to the single back. Stonewalled again. No stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Simmons. Got it in the middle, it's Odom. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Nice move to keep running. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's got it and still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The 49ers in a good spot here. Leaves it on the option. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Got his man to the left. It's a running room. Touchdown, Charlotte. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. He now has 106 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. They'll try the run. Running into the open space. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run.
Gonna let it fly. Got it inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run.
Touchdown, Rebels! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on. And it's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unleashes one. He's got it. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this... given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because 1st and 2nd down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Breaks into the open. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Why in the world did he not take a knee? He's down at the 3-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Single back formation, and they give it to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for space, it's Cobb. Powers through the defender. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 14, and that's the way you find some room to operate. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The 49ers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move and still couldn't get loose. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pulls it in. It's Austin. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Odom. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Now on second down. He might want another play. To the air on second down. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Rebels!
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Nothing wrong with it. And they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cobb. There he goes. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Stewart. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Niners. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Handoff from the shotgun. Look out, he's got room. They got this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. 1st down from the 43. Rides to back and leaves it. Gets it past the marker. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got room at the 35. And he slides after picking up the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. The sure hands, it's Spillman. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks it.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They boot it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. With the catch, it's Cunningham. Gets away from... He smashes his way through again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the ground with the back. At the 15, he's loose. Breaks into the open on the left. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. So after feeling like they were in all kinds of trouble, now they'll come to the line 1st down and plus territory. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The give as they work on that clock. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Give him 88 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Grab near the marker. It's Cunningham. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. It's a fake. The fake, and he wants to throw. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. They'll try the left side. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on. Turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going there.
Turning it on! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the 49ers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work.
Ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. The 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires one high and deep. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more play to pad the stats. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you